Welcome back, guys. I got a mess here, as you see. What I like is to go over this with the leaf rake and separate the wood, because this is pressure treated wood. You don't want it mixed in with your flower beds. We don't know what we're going to put in here yet. Who knows? But so I'm making little piles. I brought the tractor bucket over, and I thought what I'd do is try this. See, we got a little concrete. They put that concrete around them posts. That's stupid. Look at that. Worthless. Break this up in there, and that'll separate the wood. And we gotta dispose of this properly. And then what I'm gonna do is go over it next with a magnet. I use this when I do a roof, you know, and it's kind of bumpy. Oh, you heard it right there. I hear that snap. I want to make sure I get the nails before I drive the tractor in there. I got screws, 2 screws, 2 nails, and I've got a bucket over here, and I'll show you. This is how much the old magnet picks up. See that? And usually on a long screw or nail, they don't tip up and get into your tire. But maybe a joist hanger nail is a lot like a roofing nail, where if you drive over it, it tends to tip up. And so I'm collecting them. Once I'm happy, I'm going to go over this 2 or 3 times with a magnet. Then I'm going to come around with the backhoe and finish pulling out these footings. There's a couple in here. And get some big rock out of here. There's some rock yet. And then there's some landscape ties over there. They run all the way across this side. Right in here. Get them out. We could probably use them for a project. Looks like a dozen of them. But see these footings? I probably could just about, look at that, just about lift them out by hand. That's a stupid way of building. They just wasted the concrete. Look at that. What they should have done is brought the concrete up and done a bracket and then set your beam on it. Or pour concrete in the bottom of the hole and then set your post on it. Either one will work. And then here's another one. Footing. But I'm going to separate the concrete. Separate the wood. We got an old satellite dish wire. I'll hook on that and see where that goes. And then there's also another one right here. This one is a more modern one. See, they only put them underground 2 inches. I'll probably pull that out. And I want to grade all this off. See, here's a nail right here. We didn't run the magnet over here yet, but I'm really worried about nails all the time. I got so many tires, you know, you count all my tires, it's a lot. But give me some ideas what would look good in this area. We could do a little fire pit area, a little lounge. We could do an umbrella, little burn pit, maybe keep it out 12 feet or farther from the house. We've got these wires. We couldn't bury them when they went under the deck, obviously, so they're on the ground, but now we got to deal with them. They got to be down 18 inches. We got to bury them. And there is an outlet over there. There's some old-fashioned light up here. I'd like to put a modern light on. On the inside of the garage, it's not even hooked up, but that's a good spot. Maybe I can run down and put another outlet right here. We could plug in a radio or something. And tell me what you think this space would be good for, but I think tonight I got another hour or so. I'll get this thing raked up, cleaned up, run the magnet a few times across here, and then take and back drag this with a tractor and fill in these divots where anybody turns an ankle. Turn the hole around and dig out, make sure I got all the concrete piers out of here. And one more on this side. And there's right here, there's one right in this thing. This one, the 4x4 is down. There's concrete around it. I gotta get that out. But I just wanted to show you the progress here, if you saw my last video. And stay tuned. We'll come up with an idea what we're going to do in here. If we seed it, if we throw crushed stone in here, if we do patio, pavers. I have no idea. I'm going to get Dawson's input, see what he wants to do. And we'll move on to the next project, okay? Thanks for watching.